with regards to our trip to Finland, and they have informed Biafrans the reason why we went to Finland to have a meeting with our PM and his lawyer. Our trip to Finland was an official trip to find out or fine-tune how to respond to our PM's problem, how to help him they need, what they want to know about him. And that was the primary purpose of our visit. And I must say that the visit was a huge success. We had a very good time with him. We spent 45 minutes with him. And we have almost, not almost, but all the information needed. And but such information is not something that will come and on public to discuss. The most important thing there is, to our visit is that for the past 4 months, I mean, immediately we entered there, we could see, the expression on his face. He was very happy to see us, and he said it immediately that for the past four months, this is the first time that he's seen Biafran face to face for the first time. So it was very important for him and for us. Of course, it was very emotional for us. What we controlled our emotions, and then we had a really good time and conversation with him. And of course, he sent a very, very strong message to our people, those people who think that because he is now is not with us, they can go ahead and then form another parallel government. He's not happy at all, and he was not hiding it. He said to us that our primary concern should be how to get him out there. Every Biafran, we should work hard to make sure that he comes out as quickly as possible to join us. And we must do that. We must do it. The information that he gave to us, we will work on that and make sure that he gets all that he needs, or all that the Finnish authorities needs, to know, because they are just interrogating him. They are interrogating him. They want to know all the lies that the Fulani Nigerian government, leveled against him. We have to prove to them that all these things are lies. So whether they are going through the EU or whether they are going direct to Finland, we will stop them. We will tell them, because the truth, of course, it stands the test of time. The interrogation will come to an end very soon. And he will join us very soon, because immediately after that interrogation, and we believe that he doesn't have any case to answer, because what he's doing is for the interest of Biafrans, and he is not the one causing the war in Biafra land. The war has been there before even joined the Biafran struggle. So anyway, let me not go deep there. His message to all of us is, first of all, greetings. He greets everybody. He loves all of us, and he's missing us. And very soon, he will join us. He will join us very soon. I know that some people will be saying, we have said time without number, very soon. But believe me, very soon, he will join us. And of course, our information minister and APM said everything. I don't want to repeat what they said. Our honorable Obi will also, add some few things that, our experience in Finland. I think she will also tell you what we went through, or what we had, our discussion with our PM. And if there are more things that maybe I will remember, I'll come back again. But for the moment, let me hand the mic over to Honorable Obi. Honorable Obi, please go ahead.
Thank you, Honorable Yama. Thank you very much. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, APM. Good evening, friends of Biafrans. It is heavy, First of all, I will start by thanking everyone here that is doing the needful. And I want to thank the Biafra de facto government in homeland, the BDF, Onowaka. I want to thank our APM for everything he do. It's not easy. Not at all. Anybody will say it, you are APM. It's just a party. It's not. You are the one that taking the calls in the middle of the night, during the day, any time of the day. Thank you so much for all you do. I want to thank our men and women in the media. The Minister of Information and his deputy, Honorable Raphael and Honorable Sonny. You guys are doing amazing. Every day, I listen to you guys on the space. And I listen to our sensible men and women talking, trying to bring senses into those that have lost their senses. It gives me joy, and I appreciate you all. Don't think nobody sees it. You guys will go down in history. Thank you so much. I want to thank the honorable ministers, the reps, the admins, for all the works that you have been doing, for realizing the truth earlier before any other, and stood strong for what PM, Oyendu, and Biafrans has built all these years. I thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank friends of Biafrans, those that are not Biafrans, they love what we do. Those that recognize that freedom, there is nothing to compare with freedom. I thank you all for all your support. We see you. So, like Honorable Yamas has said, yes, the visit was good. It was, when you go in there, you think you're going for a visit, you know what you're going there to do. But when you eventually got in, you realize this is a different place. It's a different place. It's not meant for people like us. It's not meant for our Prime Minister. He do not deserve it, honestly. But he was happy to see us, and we were so happy to see him, looking at him, our PM, a man that we love, a man that has given everything, literally everything, sacrificed everything just to see us free. Watching him sitting down there. Before we got in, we were warned, no touching, no hugging. So we just respected, we sat opposite each other, and we were talking. Our PM was really happy to see us, really. And we as well. So we started talking. And the first thing he asked, how are you guys doing? How are Biafrans doing? I was like, we are supposed to ask you how you're doing, but his primary purpose and first thing he was asking, how are you guys doing? How is Biafrans doing? That shows you a man that cares, even in that place that he's locked up, he cares. He still thinks about Biafrans. He still worries. So I am not going to say everything that the media has said, including our APM and Honorable Emma. But I just want to talk to us Biafrans. You know, when we sat with PM, when he talks with courage, you know, I am like, how do you do this? How do you do this? And he still worries about Biafrans. We are supposed to be the ones worrying for him. You know, he's more concerned how Biafrans are doing. But we told him Biafrans are also worried about him. So the thing is, when we left the facility, going back to our semi-free world, you know, for me, things were not was not the same, you know, leaving him behind upon everything he has done for us. Some people decided they're going to sell him. After selling him, they are still stabbing him on the back every day. Every day. But one thing I can tell everyone here today is whatever you do, you will reap. Whatever anybody does, you will reap. The thing is, PM chew and spit on our chest. Then we now chew and spit in his eyes. I didn't. I swear for myself, I didn't. Because I know what we are supposed to be doing. Many of us here know what we are supposed to be doing. Our mission, our destination. But today, for those that have chosen to stay on the sidelines, and those that have chosen to wait till PM comes out, he was saddened. He was saddened about that. Think about it. If we and PM has chosen to wait till Oyendo come out, do you think we will be where we are today? Do you think we will go to Finland and redeclare Biafra? Do you think there will be referendum? None of this would ever happen. Because we didn't wait. Because waiting is the tactic of the enemies. They tell you wait. So while you're waiting, they are slaughtering our people back home. Look at what is going on in our homeland. Ask yourself, you that is waiting, is that what you want? Are you enjoying it? The blood that are flowing in our land. How long are you going to wait till everybody are down? Is that how long are you going to wait? I am encouraging us today. Please, wake up from your slumber. How many of our leaders are they going to take before we realize that it is time to do this thing once and for all? How many of our leaders are they going to take? Are we going to wait until they come for next and...
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information. And see the hot, in case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember that you need to on your notification button so that whenever our news is dropping, you will be the first to collect it. Let's go down to the news proper. I see the hot. All right. I know you have had everything that have been said in that video, said by Obi, said by the old man and the rest of them. But first of all, I want to start from Obi first, from what she said. She said that some people sold the PM. I want you to note that particular point because most of you here usually kick against me when I try to make some point. But I will keep being me because that is just me, very controversial, and I will keep being controversial. As it is, she said that some people sold. You know, when she used the word sold, I was like, wow, is there something that we are not being told that is kind of going on under the ground, under the carpet? And are there some things that have been swept under the carpet that we do not know about? Secondly, before I'll come back to that point, from what the man said, he narrated how they visited the PM, and he said he is still undergoing interrogation. Please don't get me wrong. You know, one thing about Africans is that African man does not ask questions. He does not make inquiries. He does not investigate. He does not try to search out why is this thing like this and why is things going like this. And that is why the politicians in Africa has kept Africans under bondage. It's more like the citizens who are dwelling on this part of the continent are more like people who are under bondage because they do not have the power of speech. They do not have ask questions. All they want is give me a little share and I am satisfied. Let's say, for example, what happened in the past government of the NIG and what is happening in the present government. Nobody is asking questions. You see a lot of political activists rising up to protest, rising up to ask questions on what is happening, and one way or the other, once they are being given any appointment, you see them being silenced. For example, what the Catholic bishop did in the UN, and he went to UN trying to let them to understand that Nigeria has become a nation with special concern as a result of the killings that is going on with the Fulani herders, the buying. A lot of people are going under the ground without no question. These people maiming and everywhere in Nigeria, and this bishop took it up, letting Americans to know that a lot of people have lost their life as a result of what is called a religious war, and which a lot of people have not been able to agree that this is a religious something. And when America arose to put the nation called NIG under a special concern nation, what happened was that when the bishop came back, the president called him for a meeting. He was given an appointment, and up to today, we have not heard the voice of that man again. I'm using that as an example. Now, with the case that regards the PM, the woman said the PM was sold. The man said he is still undergoing interrogation. And at the end of everything, from the point the woman was making, it's as if the PM is under detention, yes. And it could be that allegedly that he is in prison. Now, the question is, what is the case that he is answering? If it is still under interrogation, does a man who has not been a suspect, who have not yet been proven, is that suspect a culprit? Because a suspect is not yet a culprit until proven. The question is, what kind of interrogation is he undergoing for the past 4 months? What is this interrogation that we have not been able to understand? They say yes, now that some of the things that were discussed there are matters of special concern. It should not be publicized on the social media and the rest of that. I agree, because the matters that concerns a nation sometimes is not what you handle anyhow. But when man is into Kwahama nisin to Kaiwati phenomenon. If he was sold, as the woman said, who are the people that sold him? And what is the reason? Of course, I know vividly that the European government is not like the African or Nigerian government, whereby a lot of things are swept under the carpet. They have the technical know-how, they have the way without, they know their onion when it comes to investigation. So why is the investigation still taking long? And another question I want to ask is recording not allowed where the PM is? Maybe taking a video record of him, or maybe taking an audio record of him, at least for the people to hear his voice. We know that you people have gone there, you people have heard his voice, you people have heard from him. And why not allow the people to hear his voice also? This was also what happened during the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. People wanted to hear from him. And of course, he was heard. He was appearing in court. People were taking videos. I don't think Finland is a third world country. They are one of the first world countries where the rule of law is properly enacted. And I think that if Finland is a country where the rule of law is properly enacted, I don't think that you taking a video to that place is prohibited. We actually need to know what is actually happening. And secondly, these people that are visiting him, are there a particular people who are assigned for the visitation or who are allowed to visit him? These are questions that we need to ask ourselves. I know that someone will come up now and start saying all sorts of things to me and the rest of them, but I think we need to start asking questions. If the people of the olden world never ask questions, I don't think that we would be here today. They started asking questions about the law of gravity. They started asking questions about chemistry laws. They started asking questions about that's why you see all these laws, the chemistry law, the Macpherson laws, and the rest of them that brought about everything you and I are enjoying today. It is because people like Aristotle, the philosophers, people like Plato, people like a lot of philosophers who started asking questions about what is happening on the earth. They started finding laws behind this thing, and they were granted access by the Chukwuka, God Almighty, granted them access to these wisdoms. So I think the Biafrans who love their people should not stand in silence, should not stay one side and say, after all, it doesn't concern me. People should start asking questions. The same thing that is happening in the politics of today, where the citizens have refused to ask questions. Nobody wants to know. Nobody asks questions. Nobody cares. They don't care what is happening. They don't care what is coming upon them. They don't care how it is going to be or how it is going to end. All right, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.